Hi everyone, my name is Cole Greek, and this week we talked about learning theories in TE 206, and so I'm going to talk about my presentation on learning theory. If it loads, here we go. Let's start with the one that I thought was best was behaviorism for my area that I'm going into, which is elementary education. Behaviorism involves more interaction, so when in the classroom you might have a student that um, you'll choose to raise their hand. Well, they'll raise their hand, and you will choose them to answer a certain question they might have, or um, maybe answer different writings and readings, have them read over a book, or even have them spell out something. Um, with this behaviorism from the University of Phoenix, I read on, it said positive and negative reinforcement it involves. So, what that means is that in the classroom and maybe even outside the classroom, you may show positive um, reinforcement with your student or negative reinforcement with your student. More than likely, it will be positive, less negative. That's showing a posture of where you can be polite to your students and make sure each and every one of them do the same thing. I think it's more important that everyone in the classroom is treated right, and you make sure all of them maintain self-respect, staying in their own personal bubble, or even having them uh, read in groups, which ties in also with conditioning in the classroom, so that they will listen to you as the teacher and have them. Let's say you say quack quack seat back, you make sure all of them say quack quack seat back. Just saying certain things for them. Next was the areas of knowledge best taught. I think personally, since I'm an elementary education major, I'm not being biased or anything, but I feel like elementary is the best area for behaviorism to be taught. As you can see in the picture, the children are following their teacher with having their hands raised like this. Outside the classroom as well, maybe at recess, you'll have them line up in an orderly manner for them to go back inside after recess is over. So that's where I think behaviorism is best taught and learned. Also, for the areas, I'm not sure exactly where else it could not be taught. Obviously, as we grow, we still stick with behaviorism in the classroom, especially in college. In a lecture, you listen to your professor. If you have questions, you raise your hand, and they might let you answer. I just think, if anything, outside the classroom, you might show this posture of behaviorism to your parents, whether or not I'm not sure on how it's not taught exactly. So that's all I have. Thank you for listening.